Almost a year ago, we met the high fashion photographer taking these pictures. Some of his photos are gracing the pages of Harper Bazaar and Elle magazine. DeMarcus Allen lives in Paris, but is from Hampton Roads, and he highlights the beauty of black models that's not always captured on the runways and in vogue. DeMarcus has now brought his special exhibit to town called NITA, An Impossible Dream, in honor of his late mother. We welcome him now. How you doing, DeMarcus?
I'm good, I'm good.
I have only met you virtually, so it's good to see you in the flesh.
I feel like I met you already.
I know. So tell me what it's like. You said you haven't been home since 2019.
I think that was the last time.
Yeah, so what is it like, you know, living in Paris and going to London and all the famous places you've been to?
It's cool, but at this point, it's home. I've been there since I moved in 2009 at the end of the year. So now it's kind of like I've been there a third of my life now. So it's, I hate to say it's regular, but it's kind of normal now.
Yeah.
But then when I come here, I'm always like, oh, I miss the Eiffel Tower. I miss croissants.
I can imagine, because Paris is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about this exhibit and why do it now? I know that we're leading up to homecoming at Norfolk State.
So originally I wanted to do it on October 13th, which is going into fall break, and that's why we pushed it to October 5th. But October 13th is my mother's birthday.
Oh, okay.
And so I kind of wanted to have that link just because everything with the book has a sort of a connection to it. She basically went to Norfolk State when she was a single parent after my father passed. She did her bachelor's and her master's there, and then she went back to teach classes for them. And so as a kid, I kind of grew up on campus.
Right.
And so for me, it was, the book is cool and I love everything that I did for it, but it made it kind of come full circle, the fact that I could show it at her university and also to create something that, you know, the funds from it are actually creating a scholarship fund in her name at Norfolk State. So for me, that's really special.
Yeah, and that's a way for her to live on forever and ever. That is wonderful. So what was it like for you growing up here and being as artistic as you are? You went to what, Oscar Smith?
I went to Oscar Smith, but I just played sports. That's all I cared about was sports, and I used to DJ.
What was your DJ name? Come on.
It was DJ Diamond.
DJ Diamond. All right. All right. So your life is way different now.
Yeah, but I've always had to do something artistic. I only bought a camera because I was working as a parole officer for 3 years in the States, and I just hated everything that I was doing. So I decided to move to Europe, and I bought a camera a few months before with my stimulus check money from George Bush, just because Circuit City was going out of business.
I remember Circuit City.
Yeah, and so I bought a camera just with the idea of sending pictures of Europe to my family.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. What are the most exciting places that you've been to? Where is this?
This was in Santorini, and then this one was in California.
Okay.
I think the most exciting, I would have to say, the Greek islands, and then Namibia. Namibia is just, the entire place where we were is nothing but desert, and between shooting, I was either shooting for my book or driving a Toyota Corolla through the desert and almost ran into zebras, and so it was just a
oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that just sounds so exciting. So when you were playing sports and you were DJ Diamond, did you think that you would have such a fabulous life and you would be doing this?
Honestly, no. Like I said, I never thought beyond college. I just knew I wanted to go to college and play football, and I went to University of Kentucky and played there, so it was like, okay, that's off the list. But then after that, it was just kind of like, okay, I don't know what to do, but I want to keep busy and I had to do something artistic, you know, even if I have a regular job. And so originally when I moved, I was working with in the United Nations in African World Heritage, but I was walking around the city taking pictures, and then it just kind of turned into, okay, I'll go to a fashion show. Okay, now I'll shoot a model, and now it's, you know.
That's amazing. What do you want people to walk away with from your pictures? Because it's so beautiful. The images are beautiful. The women and men that you take pictures of are gorgeous.
I just want people to be able to look at the picture and just see beauty. You know, I think a lot of times now, today, when we look at, you know, a lot of photography, people are looking for like the weird or the different kind of concept. And for me, I've always just wanted to photograph just beauty and class. And with my book, I was able to create something that portrays that, but in the most beautiful locations where your mind can just really look at the photos and just, this is nice.
And then you're also doing the exhibition there October 5th through the 16th. And then we're going to do a talk. I'm doing a talk with you, DeMarcus Allen, on October 12th from 2 to 5. You going to be there?
I think so.
Maybe you can DJ. Let's bring out the ones and twos. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.